This shit gotta stop. It's never gonna end.
Alright, so check.
Hold up. Wait a minute, man. Where the hell you been? You ain't uploaded nothing in almost 3 months.
I know. Listen, I've been gone for a very long time, but listen, man, I'm back and I'm here to stay. The explanation for my absence is this. I had a bigger, better, and longer video planned, but it's taken a lot longer than I expected. So I figured, why don't I just upload a few more smaller, easier to edit videos in the meantime, just to get something up, and then I'll upload the bigger project whenever it's ready. Okay, sounds good. But for now, we gotta have a talk. By the way, if I sound sick, it's because I'm coming off of a sinus infection. I hate allergies. I hate the springtime. I hate outside in general. Just ignore it, all right? Anyways, ladies. Hey, no, for real, ladies. Something about y'all has been bugging me as of late, so I gotta ask y'all this question. Why do y'all do this? More specifically, why do y'all do this? I've asked a few ladies this question, and the common answer I got was, because it's fun.
What?
Okay, somebody help me out. What exactly is so fun about it? Where does the amusement come in at behaving in a certain way to make someone think you like them when in fact you don't? Like, somebody just tell me. Like, I would like to know, honestly. And then on top of flirting with someone because it's fun, some girls really be flirting with dudes out of pure boredom. Now, allow me to let you in on a little secret. Okay, so come on now, come in. I ain't gonna bite. Unless you ask me to. Let me whisper this one in your ear because I don't want nobody else hearing it. If you flirt with people because you're bored, you just might be a terrible person. Like, seriously, what kind of narcissistic, sociopathic behavior is that? You know what normal people do when they get bored? They go outside, they hang out with friends, they ride a bike, read a book, play a game, masturbate. They don't go off and manipulate people out of pure boredom. Now, you probably guessed it already, but this subject is kind of personal to me. I've had this happen to me a number of times, so trust me when I say I know how it feels to be talking to a girl you think likes you, only to have the conversation go something like this. You know, like, you and I barely ever talk, so like, what made you approach me yesterday?
Oh, I guess I was just bored and wanted somebody to talk to.
Yo, holy shit, he dead!
In fact, something related to this topic happened to me just recently, but due to years of having my feelings played with, I've become jaded, and I've used this feeling of numbness to develop a solution to this situation. Observe. So at my job, there was this one girl named Jessie. Yeah, Jessie. She was kind of built, kind of stacked, you know. It was to the point to where she looked way older than she really was. I had heard some things about her. Mainly that she was well, I'm not actually going to say it, but this visual representation should do the trick. You get it? You picking up what I'm putting down? You super seeing what I'm super saying? Good. I didn't really pay it any mind, but after a while, out of nowhere, she just started saying something to me every time she saw me. Playfully teasing me, compliments here and there. Whenever I come into her department, she'd say something like, "What do you want?" You know, something playful, knowing damn well she want me back there. And whenever she was on a check lane and I was bagging for her, she would say, "Oh, I was wondering where you were." Now, when I noticed this sudden interest that Jessie had took in me, my nigga senses started to tingle. I had begun to sense that something was wrong. Then it hit me. She was playing. She the type to flirt for fun. I had saw through her game and I knew just how to beat her at it. Now boys, make sure you pay attention because I'm gonna show you how to determine if a girl that's flirting with you is actually interested in you. The key here is to show interest. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but a dedicated group of researchers has discovered that the best way to stop a girl from flirting with you is to simply reciprocate interest. It takes all of the fun out of the flirting for them. Why? Well, when you begin to reciprocate interest, what this does is it forces the girl to take responsibility for her own actions. And as we all know, women don't really like doing that. Women dodge responsibility like deadbeat dads dodge child support. Like Trunks was dodging Android 18's blast. Like dodging your boss's calls on your day off. So that's what I plan on doing. And the best way to show a girl that you're interested is to get her number. But I had to step my game up, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't just ask her for it. I had to get it. And I had the perfect plan too. So one day, I caught her walking to a car and I asked her if she can do me a favor. I asked her if she can make a phone call for me since my phone was off. My phone really wasn't off. So she pulled out her phone to dial it and I gave her the number. It was actually my number. She called the number and when my phone started to ring, I said, "Hold up, my girl calling me." Now, it took her a second to get it, but once she realized what happened, she could do nothing but laugh. I mean, when a sexy, chocolate, suave brother like myself is in your presence, what else can you do?
Stop the cap.
And to top it all off, before she pulled off, she told me to text her. Now, I texted her when I got off of work, and it only took her about 6 messages before she ghosted me completely. Now, every time we see each other at work, nothing.
Nathan.
She probably thinks to herself, oh, I hope he's not mad that I'm ignoring him. But little does she know, I expected this.
You fool!
Little does she know, this was my elaborate scheme the entire time.
For a week now, I've been planning that.
So, the moral of the story is this. Girls, stop flirting because you're bored. Stop flirting because you think it's fun. Stop flirting with guys you know you have no interest in.
That's no good.
And oh, one more thing.
Crystal, you a hoe.
What the dog doing?